Hello everyone, it's me again, Steedoj here. The first shout-out comment is by Wheezy Easy. He said, Steedo, I don't need 10 bars to power rush your ass. If you don't know, that's a reference to the last video. I do power rush with only 4 bars of key. And if you want to figure out how, you have to watch the last video, okay? The second shout-out comment is by Megalomaniac Music and Games. He said, Weapons MG Gaming, how many times do you plan to beat me? Steedo, free, take it or leave it. Again, another reference to the last video, but I think my fights with Weapons MG were quite fun. Again, if you guys want your comments shouted out, please leave a comment down below, like the video, and subscribe. And for this video, I'll be more reacting or commenting over a series of fights that I'd already recorded. So I hope you guys do enjoy, because people do ask, hey Steve, how do you know when to do this? How do you know when to do that? It's really just kind of based on what happens in the middle of the fight. So for these fights, for example, I was trying to go 100% of Eliz. I was trying to do as best as I can, like fight as good as I can on a character that, you know, is also good back hits. Female Earthlings just have like the best back hits in the game, along with Saiyans, as you could just see, of course. They have like the best back hits in the game, along with male Saiyans when it comes to custom characters. Male Saiyans have a ridiculous amount of radius and range on theirs, and the same thing with female Earthlings. Oh, by the way, this guy's dead. Yeah, again, shockingly fast, because I'm playing on a stronger character, and I'm actually genuinely trying to beat my enemy. I think for this fight, if I recall, yeah, his back hits get me a ton in this fight. I don't remember, I don't think this fight goes well for me. I think I lose this one, but again, we have to watch it to the end now, don't we? I think I do make a lot of mistakes in this one, as well as I am just messing around. There is a point where I'm just trying to land, I think, Revenge Death Ball, and the game makes it just hit the ground, and not him. It hits him like once, and actually, I think this happens right now. I even have the Bureau Super Soul on because I was planning for a one-shot. Was it now? No, it wasn't. It wasn't in the stamina break. I did say to myself when I was recording this, hey, I could have killed him in that stamina break. Why didn't I just do that? But it comes later that I do manage stamina break him, and it doesn't exactly go my way. Now, I will say now, fighting a male Saiyan with a female Earthling sounds a bit harder than it should be. And it's just that the races are basically on the exact same level, except one of them has an XY. You guys know which one it is, so I don't have to explain it. So male Saiyans do have the advantage over female Earthlings just because of the XY. And it makes it a bit hard to fight them because, again, it's like, yo, female Earthlings have a ton of priority. Male Saiyans have like a ton of rapid attacks in their combos. So it's like you can't prioritize through all of that. You're gonna get hit. It doesn't also help that this guy is playing like really defensively. I can't really chase him down because this game heavily rewards defensive play. If I try to chase him down, I'm just gonna hit iframes and get absolutely nowhere. And it happens literally all the time in this fight. I'll hit him, I'll miss, I'll hit an iframe. He gets advantage on me. It's just so annoying. And again, the rapid kicks, they can catch you out pretty much anywhere. So again, I do lose that fight. Again, it was mostly my fault. I'll just be honest. It was mostly my fault. I did basically give him that win by not killing him in the first stamina break, and then not really knowing what to do against a male Saiyan with a female Earthling. Again, I don't really play on her a lot, so that might be it. This is an example of another Vegeta player who doesn't know what he's doing. I think I said this a couple videos ago. If you see anyone playing as Blue Vegeta, that means they probably know what they're doing. And if they're not playing as Blue Vegeta, like the second preset, then they just picked the character because they wanted to. Because Vegeta is a character that is objectively bad. But if you really know like how the game works, then you can kind of beat anyone with him because he does a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, he's got no range and his recovery can be a bit slow in some parts of his combo, but in some parts of his combo it's also really quick. And he's got the male Saiyan back hit on top of that. That's what I was talking. You can't hit people on the running way. But he's got the male Saiyan back hit on top of that, which makes him really good to defend himself when people vanish. But yeah, other than that, he's a pretty meh to bad character. If you don't know how to play him, and this guy obviously doesn't know how to play him, he's just stamina breaking like nowhere. This move kills in one hit. I really like this ultimate. It's Broly's ultimate. No one even remembers it anymore. But to be fair, the time it takes for that to actually explode and kill someone is the same time it'll take for you to probably just do a hard knockdown and then like a super Kamehameha, which will probably do maybe the same damage. So you don't have to use the move. I think it just looks cool. Second rematch with this dude is in Hell, because for those of you guys who do know, actually, Hell is actually one of my favorite maps. I find it really thematic. Not one, because it looks, one, it looks really good. And two, It's where I plan to take all of my enemies. Usually after they beat me once, I'm like, oh, I have to take them to hell now, get it? It's not really that funny, alright? It sounds funnier in my head. No, this is where my revenge death will just... why don't projectiles just hit the ground and stay there? I don't understand why it's so hard to design them to hit the ground and stay there until they're actually supposed to go away. It hits the ground and then it hits him once and then it explodes, which means I basically lost all the damage and my stamina break. And that's not very fun, is it? I found it really funny how we ran into that gold split. Yeah, I do struggle with this guy genuinely though, because again, rapid attacks I can't prioritize through, and his back hits always get me. I don't even think I backed him once in any of our fights. But you know, that's fine, I guess. I guess that's the way things were meant to be. I tried to assault vanish into gravity. In fact, genuinely the only reason I wanted to is because it was a cool idea I had in my head. None of my stamina breaks work. I don't know if it's lag or if I'm just feeling like extra bad playing Xenoverse. Nice iframes. But I can't stamina break this guy at all. I think up until the very last second of the fight is when I can stamina break him. Even I don't need to. He would just die if I like coughed or sneezed on him at that point. Because look at that easy ass stamina break that I managed to miss. I get mad at myself when I play this game. And I'm like, wow, that's what you did, Steedoj, really? I have a back here. Why did you let this back hits connect? I was worried about a Brave Sword Slash, not Brave Sword Slash, which one is that? That's Burning Slash. I was worried about a Burning Slash and Vanishable, so I made sure to dodge correctly, and thank God I did, because I ended up winning, because I managed to avoid the Burning Slash. What luck. Burning Slash is actually a super strong move now. I'm not sure why more people aren't using it, because it's kind of broken. I guess the only reason they're not using it is because all of their slots are reserved for other overpowered moves. That's the only thing I think, alright? At first I was kind of worried, and then I noticed that this guy's a female Saiyan. So, I cared less. I know that sounds rude, because he can perfect block me from apparently everywhere. But because he's a female Saiyan, I know he's going to lose eventually, because he's just slower than me. I can literally, you'll see me do it. I block to bait him to attack me, so I can, you know, nice like this. He lags quite a bit, but I block to bait him to attack me. And I know his recovery is slower than mine, so if I just block to bait him in, he'll try to attack me, and then I can just leave his attack string to do anything else later on. It just works every time, because, you know, I'm a female athlete. Yeah, data input plus max basic attack with the Android 13 Super Soul can be quite the killer. He limit burst at the last second. For some reason my last two hits don't work, but you know what? I got Ultra Instinct, so it's completely okay. It's fine. It's wonderful. I think I go up against the Gogeta this time, and I genuinely don't even remember anything in this fight. I think this guy was overly aggressive, and then he turned to kind of timid, but then he goes back to aggressive, which makes him lose, because no one really knows how to actually fight you in the game without using Aura Slide or Fake Death or some weird shit to initiate on you first. Again, because I'm a female Earthling, I do tend to hold my block a lot, because I know that if someone tries to attack me while I'm blocking, I can just leave their combo. And well, female Earthlings are stupid quick, so I can just leave their combo and start attacking them anytime I want to, because they're slower than me, even though I have all of these animations to do. I really love it when my stamina breaks just don't connect or don't work. I don't know if it's me timing them poorly now, or if the game is just progressively getting worse and worse. This is kind of disrespectful. I didn't need to do that to him. I didn't need to do this to him either, but it's like, hey, at least this one actually connected. So, you know, this one actually connected and didn't just explode on the ground. How ludicrous. This fight gets a little bit embarrassing, not for me though, actually for me as well, because I like to mess around too much, but for my enemy too, because here's where it's really shown, like, I already know how he plays now, and I'm picking a race that's literally a straight upgrade to his race. So it's like, yeah, you can perfect block as much as you want. You can look really cool by timing your blocks or mashing your blocks, either of the two, it doesn't really matter. By the end of the day, you're just picking a worse race than me. So it's like, it doesn't really matter, I can kind of just take my time. I think I don't even kill him in the stamina break. I think I just use it to mess around. Or I do something stupid, who knows. I think I do a hard knockdown into a perfect shot and powered shell. And I could have threw in a second powered shell, but I wasn't really feeling it. I wanted to kill him with headshot from the beginning. Because I'm playing as a Lizard. I have to at least use headshot once. If I don't, then I'd kind of be doing myself a disservice, because I love using the move on her. I mean, it's the only character I use the move on. I don't really play Beerus that much anymore. Mostly because, like, yeah, everyone knows how to fight Beerus, and the only way he can do damage is God Destruction's Wrath spam. And that's not very fun, is it? So he gets a few good hits on me, and I could have headshot him anywhere here, but I'm just one of those weird anime villains that lets the protagonist beat the hell out of them just to go, oh yeah, that was a nice warm-up. You know, I just feel really cartoony when I'm playing Xenoverse sometimes. But I feel immersed in the game. I mean, the game is a roleplay game, right? So it's fine to fuck around and do stupid shit like this. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be the main villain and headshot you. It's I don't know. I get too into the game sometimes. Hope you guys did enjoy that running commentary. It was running commentary, yeah, like when an audience watches a movie. Hope you guys enjoyed the running commentary of me playing Xenoverse 2 ranked. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to hustle hard for me by leaving a like on the video. That's what it says on the hat, right? I didn't get it wrong. Subscribe too, and do leave a comment on what your favorite part is. Let me know if you want more videos where I kind of just explain things more in depth, or tell you, hey, I do this sometimes, or I do that sometimes. I don't know if you even want to know the inner workings of my brain, because you might get lost in there. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.